We, hello, and Tom's still playing with his hair.
All of a sudden, I played with it beforehand. See, I should. It's all backwards.
We're going to have to get this countdown thing going. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third installment of this series, introducing our very first 5-day challenge. Dr. Tom is going to take us through what you will experience on day 3 of the Deconstructing Stress 5 Days to Conquer Stress challenge. Dr. Tom.
Dr. Tom, yes. So remember, on the first day, we listed stress. On the second day, we identified how it affected us mentally, physically, emotionally, quality of life. So today, which would be a week from today, on the third day, what we'll look at is, for each of the stressors, look at each one of these separately, because each stressor is different, right? So your stressor could be a good one, it could be a bad one, it could be a challenge, which is a good one, it's a different type of good. It could be an opportunity causing stress. It could be a life stress. It's never, you have a disabled child, it's a life stress. You have someone that is dying, or you have a birth coming up. These are all stressful situations. They're life events. Those things are going to be what they're going to be, and how do we deal with those? And then organizational, when we get into the organization, it's going to be, is it organizational? Is it departmental? Is it with a team? That type of thing is with your leader. So we really define how that stress falls in and what kind of stress it is. And then we look at the importance level to you both personal and professional. If it's the personal stressor, how it's affecting you, and if it's organizational, if it's personal, is it affecting your organization or organizational stress, or the importance there, and then vice versa. If it's organizational, is it affecting personal and organizational? So the last thing then we look at, and we walk away from it and give it time, is what's your level of anxiety with that? Because we want to evaluate that for each one of those stresses. And there's a reason that we're going down a path, and this is based on the Deconstructing Stress process that we've created. So it's very structured, and it's very logical, and it all leads to a very bright ending. All right, so that's the summary of day 3.
I love the bright ending. Yeah. So I mean, just very quickly, this was a very almost reassuring juncture in this process for me when I went through the full program with Tom, because you immediately see how, sort of each of the stresses is compounding each other. So they're all making each other more stressful, right? And it's this really sort of wicked reciprocal stress process. But then simply just saying, well, like any prioritization metrics, you have to decide which one is causing more anxiety than the other. So simply doing that, you can come to realize that, well, actually, this is affecting me more significantly than that, and therefore, as we move forward, you can decide where you're going to go and where you're going to intervene first. But in as much of a nutshell as Tom and I are capable of delivering, that is day 3 of the challenge. That is what you will experience. And if you'd like to get involved and join the group of people who are going to be going through this process, then click on the link, which we'll add in the comments shortly, and we will look forward to seeing you there next week.
Right. Yeah, and one more thing, because you brought it up, but it's very quick. He brought up a great point, because we ball all stress up together. And what happens is we ball the good stress, the bad stress, the life stress, and all these other things. And when you start deconstructing it, you're like, wait, these are good stressors. Okay, that doesn't have to be the same type of stress as this is, because this is a negative, affecting me negatively. So it doesn't have to be the same or affect me the same. And when I separate them out, all of a sudden this problem one, it's still the problem, but this other one, I can not prioritize it, I can recategorize it in my brain and in my emotions, and I can look at it differently, which will affect my overall well-being.
Okay. So even though this is only an hour and it's only 5 hours as a challenge based on a very, very thorough process, like that simple exercise will help and will progress you onto the next day and towards that bright place. So we'll see you there.
Bye-bye.